Mic check, testing 1 2 1 2. How my mic sound? Do my mic sound nice? Mic check, testing 1 2 1 2. Background music sound cool now? Yeah, what's up with the YouTube fam? This your friendly neighborhood partner, Mr. TreeTvRadio, coming at you live and direct like I know how to do best. It's Saturday, we hit with that Saturday flow. Quarantine show. Live and direct right here. You know, good looking out, Phantom. Phantom got me straight, man. He's my engineer up over there. You know. Got the link up in the room, wait for some people to load it up in here. I actually got a notification on YouTube and Streamyards, and they say due to the high traffic, the unusual high traffic, that some features may not be working. So if you're having technical difficulties using YouTube and Streamyards and Facebook too, they even said Facebook, that it may be some glitches up in there. But we here. Yeah. We here, we live and direct. We ready to get it in. You gotta excuse me last night, man. I went on and passed out. I had me an edible. And I don't know, when I came to, it was 6 in the morning, so I really don't know what happened last night. Talking about pass smooth out. Yeah, I heard him. I heard a little bit of the playback. I was listening to it before I started this stream. I was having me some grub, eating, and I was listening to the stream from last night. And they was going in, man. Even when I came back 6 in the morning, Phantom, because that's when I woke up out of this deep slumber, and I came back to the command center, and there was still people watching, man. Wasn't nobody talking, wasn't nobody on the StreamYards, but it was folks still watching. I was cracking up, man. I say, damn, they must have went to sleep too with their devices on. Are they TV on? Yeah, I'm gonna make that stream public. I just gotta edit that part out with Roy. I don't want him, pissing no hissy fit, because we doxed the hell out that nigga. He came up here running his mouth, thinking he was in some type of secluded, anonymous location. We zeroed in on that nigga, caught him in mid-sentence. He didn't even know what was going on. Just that fast. But yeah, man, shout out to Playboy Roy, man. It's all good. I ain't gonna do you like that, man. But you know, the people who saw it. They saw it live. They just saw it, man. I can't do nothing about that, Roy. You know, you chose to step up in this furnace. Yeah, we got Cat Smith up in the hizzle for shizzle. What's popping with you, kitty cat? Kitty cat. Yeah. Who was I looking for? I was looking for somebody on here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Trying to get the homegirl Amazon Cammy on the line real quick. Oh, for shizzle cat, I'm over there right now checking it.
Hello.
Yay. What's up with it, Miss Amazon Cammy?
Nothing working.
Getting your work on? Oh, you still working on Saturday, girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, hit me up later on, man. You know, the people want to hear from you. We live and direct right now on my radio show, so when you got some time, and come holler at your boy, man.
Okay.
All right, Cammy. Have a good one, girlie.
You too.
All right,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yay. So, yeah, that was Miss Amazon Cammy, man. The infamous. For you fellas out there like them Amazon women. Yeah, Amazon Cammy 6'7" in high heels. For you little niggas. You itty bitty niggas. She's 6'2". You know, her regular height is 6'2", but when she put on them 5-inch heels, boy, she's 6'7", nigga. She towering over niggas. Hey, good looking out, cat. Yeah, we gonna touch bases on that later on when the show get moving and cracking and stuff. We get that information out there for the people, but I sure appreciate you, man. I'm trying to get all the information I can, accurate information, you know, from people that I know, that I'm in contact with. I'm not trying to listen to the media, Fox News and all these other frivolous news networks.
Hi, I'm Dr. Malgatapia. I am posting this to educate people about COVID-19. I've been posting a lot on Facebook and I've had a lot of friend requests, so I'm assuming a lot of people want to be informed. I've also been doing in-service at my nursing home, so I figured if I could just make a video, it'll be easier for everybody. So let me give you some background. COVID-19 is basically coronavirus. The key thing about you need to know is it is a virus. That means if you get sick from it, there is no antibiotic we can give you as a doctor to make you feel better. It is a easily transmissible virus. That means it spreads easily. You can either get it as an airborne pathogen or a surface pathogen. That means if you can get it by air transmission or by surface transmission. If someone coughs or breathes on you and someone has the virus, you can get it that way. The other way you can get it is by surface. The important thing you need to know about the surface is it can sit on surfaces for a certain period of time. If someone coughs in their hands and touches the surface, that surface is infected. The things that you need to know. It can sit on a cardboard box surface for 24 hours. Glass surfaces for 48. And plastic surfaces for 72. So that means if a stock boy working at any of your local retail store or pharmacy coughs in his hand, puts it on a shelf. So if it's in a case of battery that has plastic in it, it's going to be on the surface for 72 hours. If it's in a glass of soap that you pick up, it's going to be on the surface for 48 hours. That's 2 days. And if it's in that cereal box or whatever carton you pick up, it's there on the surface for 24 hours. Thus, that's how it spreads. In addition to that, over 50% of the people who catch it are asymptomatic. That means they don't have a runny nose, sore throat, cough, symptoms that are infected. Now let's get to the numbers. What is important to know about the numbers? The simplest way to explain it is the number of people infected doubles every 4 days. If you have one patient on day 0, on day 4, that one person will infect 2 people, so now you have 3 people infected. On day 8, those 3 people will get 6 people infected, and now you have 9 infected. Basically, I've written a quick algorithm math equation. See how by day 24 you're at 729 infected, right? Now, if for week 5 you're over 19,000 people infected. Right? The reason that's important to know is when you see the phrase flatten the curve, you see this picture. I know you've all seen that and you all try to understand what that means. I will try to explain it to you. This rapid rise is the number of people infected. That's where you see all the people that are getting sick. They go in the hospital or testing positive. See this line here? That line here? That is the number of people that your hospital can handle in your area. So you understand the value of flatten the curve. If you have the sudden spike of people that get sick, anybody over this line is at risk of dying. Now I will explain the value of this later when we get to the actual numbers. So why is flatten the curve important? Let's take an example that we know of. Let's take Wuhan, China. Their first case was about December 9th, somewhere between December 1st or December 9th. I'm not really sure. But they basically had to lock the city down lockdown after 6 weeks around December 22nd, around that time frame. They had so many sick people, they had to build 2 hospitals in 2 weeks and bring in 40,000 staff members to manage the sick and to limit their mortality rate. Now, let's look at a recent case that we're aware of. This graph is Italy. See how they're doing the same rate of growth? They're 1,400. As of yesterday, March 24th, roughly 7.5 weeks from their first infected date, they are now at 74,386. That's where you see how rapidly it grows. You went from 6 weeks to almost 8 weeks, and you basically went from 12,000 to 70,000. The significance of the curve is when you get over that curve, like I said, more people die. In the past 6 days, they have had 4,098 people die, or an average of 680 people every day. That is the value of keeping it below the curve, because it appears that once they got over 60,000 people sick, they couldn't handle that's when they exceed their hospital capacity. That's when you heard first they said they wouldn't treat you for over 80, then they wouldn't treat you for over 70, and then they wouldn't treat you for you're over 60. They were way past their capacity. So how does this apply to the United States? You say, well, that's a 10% mortality rate. That couldn't happen here. We have over 1,000 people dead, already over 7,000 cases. Don't let the numbers fool you. What you need to do is focus at your local community. So when I say focus at your local community, you have to look at New York City alone, because New York City alone will have, once they get over a certain number, their mortality will rise to the point that their hospital capacity cannot handle anymore. As far as for my friends here in the Kansas City metro area, you have to look at Johnson County, Jackson County, and Wyandotte County as your core. Our first case in Kansas City was the gentleman who passed away on March 12th. He was a nursing home resident. At that moment, that would be our day 0. Ask yourself this: if he was a nursing home patient who got him sick, when he passed away at 2% mortality, there should have been, you can assume that there were already 50 other people infected in the area. Now, as far as the numbers are concerned, if March 12th was day 0, March 24th was day 12. So that's the 20th when we're supposed to be 81.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hope that the enforced stay-at-home regulation actually works and flatten the curve. And for everybody out there, look at your city. Do not let the national numbers scare you. The national numbers has 6,000 infected and only 1,000 dead. That is not the true numbers, because every pocket should have its own mortality rate. And not only that, every city is roughly only 3 or 4 weeks into this. So you have to look at the curve. The graph I showed you, it doesn't spike until you get to week 6 or 7. Those are the numbers that that becomes valuable, not the 2nd or 3rd week. Kansas City, we are not even 2 weeks into this. New York is only 3 weeks into this, because their first case was March 1st. So they're not going to spike for another 3 weeks. They're not going to start the spike for another 3 weeks, and we'll peak at 7 or 8 weeks. The key thing is you got to flatten the curve, isolate yourself. So what do we do for prevention? Well, considering that's airborne, that's why the distance and isolation is so important. If you stay at home, you don't go out, you don't infect others. Distance-wise, you have to look at roughly 5 feet as a good distance. So basically, if you hold your arms out like this, and you double your arms like on each side, that's how close someone is to you. How close someone should be to you. If they are any closer than that, then make sure you give yourself space to protect yourself. If anyone is coughing, double that distance, because that's the only way you're going to protect yourself from any airborne particles. As far as surfaces are concerned, you should basically assume that any surface outside your house is infected. When I say any surface, I mean any surface. The gas pump, food that the person at the fast food line hands you, the ATM, all those assume that everyone is infected. Okay, let's go. Let's say you go to the gas station. You slide in your card, you punch in your number, you flip the handle, you pull out the pump, and then you pump gas. You've already touched 3 surfaces that could easily be infected. The pin surface, the handle, and the thing that you flip. you've already risked an exposure in 3 different times in less than a minute. If you touch a door handle, assume that's infected. And as far as carryout, assume that everything that you get from carryout is infected. What I do when I get a carryout to protect myself is basically I take my credit card out, I hand it to the cashier. When the cashier hands my credit card back, card on the chair beside me, and I take the food and I put that on the floor beside me. I sanitize my hands, I drive home, sanitize my credit card, I pick up the food, I bring it inside, I set it on the counter. I take everything out of its box, I open all the containers up, I go wash my hands, I grab 2 plates, transfer everything from the containers into the plates, go put the containers, the plastic bags in the containers away, throw it away. I wash my hands, I spray the countertop with Windex or Lysol or whatever sanitizer I have, and then I wipe it clean. Then I eat, and after I do that, I go to my car, I take a sanitizing wipe or Windex and I spray the door handle, I spray the console, the button that starts the car, the handle that changes gear. Basically, make sure that every surface that the contaminated item could have come in contact with. And that's, most importantly, the question of the mask comes up. Yes, masks help. I believe it helps. All the countries that have been successful in containing this disease, the first thing they did was hand masks out to people, all of their citizens of the country. There are 2 countries that I've been watching since all this happened. One is South Korea, the other is Singapore. Neither one of them, if you had a temp of 995, you couldn't get in the country. Every resident has a mask. Everyone kept their distance when they went out. Right now, South Korea, they have a total of 9,240 cases and mortality of 131 people. That's a rate of 1.4%. Now, mind you, their first case was middle of February also. So they're 5 weeks into this. Singapore, same thing. They have 630 cases and 2 deaths. Their mortality rate is 0.3%. What they did was they identified the sick person, they isolated them away from their family, and they traced everybody else that was around them. That is the flaw in our system. That's the flaw in Italy's system, is when they quarantine them, they just send them home. So that allowed them to get everybody else at home sick, and they only tested those who were symptomatic. We are testing even less than that. We're only testing the ones who come to the hospital. I have 600 nursing home patients. If you work in a nursing home, not to protect you yourself, but protect the residents. The residents haven't gone anywhere. They're not going anywhere. If they get it, somebody brings it in them. I would love for my staff to wear masks, but I know there's a shortage, because when my staff members care for those residents, they are basically leaning over them, bathing them, changing them. That's an immediate exposure. If you could sew them, wear them out in public, protect yourself. Thank you.
Yay. So yeah, man, shout out to the doc, man. That's Dr. G. A Dr. Cat has worked with for many years, and he gave us some good information right there. So appreciate you, Dr. G, man. Yay. What's up with it, Blade Brazil? What's popping with you, Playboy? Let's holla at April.
Hello.
Yay. What's up with it, Miss April? You are now tuned in to TreeTvRadio. What's popping with you, baby girl?
Nothing.
So over there chilling. How you hanging through this coronavirus scare?
Actually not really tripping over it too bad, to be honest.
Oh
And
yeah.
at some point, we all have probably had it. They said, or some of us have probably already had it at some point, and it just wasn't that serious.
Oh, okay. That's some new information that I've heard. I was just about to ask that one of the questions because we just finished listening. We live on my radio show right now, but we just finished listening to this doctor talk about it. And one of the questions that had is that have people already had it before and just fought it off like real easily?
Yes, I have read that and heard that as well. But also, somebody sent me like this little radio snippet of another doctor saying a lot of people that have died had like Motrin or naproxen in their system, like ibuprofen, and for some reason that's supposed to like, I don't know, like maybe help you catch, like it makes you more susceptible, makes you more able to catch the virus
Oh, okay.
for
Like it
some
weakens your
reason.
immune system towards the virus, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Like
tell us.
opens it up more. I guess I've never. I mean, I don't. That's crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, so tell the people where you at. Where exactly are you at?
I'm in Pensacola, Florida, and we're not on any kind of lockdown. Just like the restaurants, like the mall is closed and the restaurants are closed, but you can still go through drive-through or order like curbside or get it delivered. Um, like stuff like that's closed, but like apparently they have state troopers and road rangers at our county lines or state lines, especially coming in from Louisiana to try to stop them from coming in. I think Louisiana had maybe a lot more cases, but yeah, they're right now. I mean, they did a live where they're sitting at the state line,
Mm.
and apparently, if you don't have a Florida ID, you can't come in. I
Oh
do
wow.
know that people were coming in from New York on flights, and they were making them go into 14-day quarantines before they could do anything else.
Oh really?
Yep.
So it's not even wise to travel right now, huh?
No, not here, anyways. I don't know about anywhere else, but if you come to Florida, I guess you're going to go into a 14-day quarantine, and some people aren't even getting in. So,
How are they putting these
as you
people in
can hear, I don't know
quarantine?
if you can hear me, but there's a plane going over right now. So, yeah, there's still flights.
How are they putting these people up in quarantine? Are they like providing a shelter for them?
I wondered that myself. I'm not really sure that was going to be something I was going to look into. Like, do they have to do their own quarantine at like pay for a motel, or do they have a room at the hospital? 'Cause apparently, people were like trying to flock here. I'm not sure why. I did read somewhere that the virus can't live in heat, so maybe that's one reason why. I don't know.
And see, I heard that they can't live in heat.
Yeah, that the hotter it is, like I think it's like 80 degrees or more that it's supposed to like not be able to survive.
Oh. Did you hit the
That
video
would be
thing by
my
accident?
Yes, I did.
All right. Okay, cool. So yeah, so what is the atmosphere like far as are people out driving still? Are they still out
Oh
walking
my God,
around?
yeah. It's a little bit not as, I mean, usually Pensacola at certain times of the day is ridiculous, but like there's people out. I'm sitting at Walmart and it's just like a regular old day.
Oh, okay.
It's just a regular old day down here.
Cool deal. Have
You
you
know how Florida is? You know how Florida is? It's like, oh, you can't do that. And you're like, oh, here, hold my beer then.
I feel you. So let me ask you this. Are you all stocked up with supplies and everything?
For the most part, but I just actually found toilet paper today, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe people went crazy over toilet paper of all things.
Yeah, man. That
They,
that's the most ridiculous thing to me, man. They tripping over booty paper.
yeah, I'm like, I mean, I roughed it before. I wasn't tripping over it, but I was mad because now when I want to go buy toilet paper, it's like I can't even find it. I was mad over like hand sanitizer and bleach and stuff like that because
Hey,
I use it.
ain't this the craziest thing? Every time you go to the bathroom and use some toilet paper, you be thinking like, damn, I gotta conserve this shit.
I know I never would have thought that I would have to conserve it because I couldn't go buy anymore because it was out at the store.
Yeah, that's when you know it's like some trickery involved. You know, when people
Yeah,
just
because when this stuff first happened, I swear I called out at least 7 stores while I was driving to other stores and nobody had toilet paper.
all,
Yeah,
all the booty paper is gizon.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this.
And the baby wipes. And the baby wipes.
Yeah. Let me ask you this though. Do you know anything about that stimulus money, that stimulus package they supposed to be passing out to the people?
I mean, I read that he signed the papers that people are supposed to get it, but they're going to go by taxes. They're going to go by your taxes. So if you file taxes this year, and if you didn't file them this year, they'll go by last year's taxes. So
Oh,
if anybody lets somebody claim your kid, I guess you don't get that money. So
don't get that money. Dependents. I feel you on that, man. So yeah, we appreciate you, Miss April. We just calling around to all the people trying to get accurate, update information about this coronavirus, because the news, they just tell us what they want to,
right.
and we don't know what's the
As far as
truth.
I know, from what I've read, at this moment, Florida has, I think, about 4,000 something cases, maybe. And where I'm at, Escambia County or Pensacola has 20. No, Escambia County has 4,000, and then Pensacola, which is the city where I live, has 20 right now.
Uh-huh.
But I
Wow.
know people that apparently got it, and since their symptoms were not that bad, like they weren't life-threatening, they sent them home to self-quarantine on their own. I know one person that I don't know him, like he's not here, he's in, I want to say North Carolina or South Carolina. He's in Georgia, and he had it. He's got it. He actually had it and lived through it and didn't catch it till the end. The doctor said, "Well, you tested positive, but you made it through the worst part."
Oh, okay.
He did a live the other day.
Oh, wow. You got to send me that link. Send me his live links. I may want to interview him as well too. We actually interviewed a lady that had it, and so she gave us some accurate accounts, from her firsthand experience on getting it and then recovering.
There was like so many different symptoms. But see, I go through stuff like I have health issues already, so some of the symptoms I go through on a daily basis. So I'm like, well, I don't know if I would have it or not because I have some of these symptoms every day. So,
Hmm. I feel you on that. Yeah, man. I was having a little sniffles today, man, and I was like, man, I hope this ain't the start of the goddamn coronavirus. You just sniffle and you could
right?
have some regular allergy stuff, and you be thinking you
Yeah,
got
I
the
have
shit.
allergies. I have fibromyalgia and I can't keep my body temperature regulated. So sometimes I might run a low grade fever. So, but it's like it doesn't get over like 100, but still they think that's automatically you got the coronavirus if you got a temperature over 99 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Are you prepared for the long haul? If this lasts 3-4 months per se?
Look, I stay at home to myself anyway, so being like as long as I have like the stuff that I need, I'm all right.
For shizzle, man. Same here. So yeah, we you already know that we be doing radio shows on a consistent basis over there on my YouTube channel. You got a YouTube channel?
I don't have it. I have one, but I don't ever put anything on it. I haven't been on it in a long time.
Okay, well I'm gonna tap in to your instant messenger here on Facebook, and I'm gonna send you the link. Subscribe to my channel. You can come hang out with us over there since we're doing this little Corona quarantine. We got a lot of folks over there just
Okay.
hanging out, talking, chilling, passing time, shooting the shit, sharing information.
All right.
So yeah, we appreciate you, Miss April. We're gonna probably be hitting you back up in a couple of days so you can just give us some more information about what's going on out there in Florida.
Okay, no problem.
For sure.
You have a great day.
You have a good one out there too. Be safe out there.
I am. Thank you. You too.
All right, bye. Yay. That was Miss April on the check-in from Pensacola, Florida. Don't they call that the Bayou State? Blade, you said the testing kits are inaccurate? I heard a report about that too. The testing kits being inaccurate and shit. Let me check in. I think this other lady, she hit me back. I think she's over there across the pond somewhere. Hold on, let me see. Where exactly are you at, Miss Robin Strizong? kindergarten teacher. Oh no, she's in Michigan. We'll see. Let's hit Miss Robin Strizone up right in his owl.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing, Miss Robin Strong?
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. We live and direct on my radio show right now. We're trying to get an accurate information about this coronavirus and how it's affecting your city and town.
Well, it's pretty bad around Detroit.
Is that right? What part of Detroit are you in?
I'm in Redford, which is right outside of Detroit.
Okay. How many cases y'all got down there?
Oh, I think in just my city, we've already had 84. It's only 11.2 square miles.
Oh, wow.
Detroit is just, I sent you that thing. It's really bad.
Yeah, man. I didn't really get a chance to look at it because I was multitasking, and then you had called, but I was on another call. So, we just, tapped in with you so we can get some accurate information about what's really going on. Because you know how the news is, Robin. The news feeds what they want to,
I personally don't know anybody, but there's a lot of people I know that know somebody.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. You just gave some numbers. You said 84 people have it in your town, and your town is 11 square miles. That's 84 too many people that got it, because this thing is spreading like the bubonic plague.
There was like 1,000 new cases just in Michigan yesterday.
Oh, really?
My daughter's in the hospitals, and she said there's just people like everywhere.
Wow. She's a medical profession?
She is an EMT.
EMT. Is she staying safe?
Oh, yeah. Well, best she can. They make them reuse their mask and stuff.
Oh, really? Wow, man. And they on the front line, man.
Pretty bad in this area. Detroit is just hit so hard.
Are you stocked up with your supplies?
Oh, I sure am.
That's right. You got you some TP, some toilet paper?
Oh, yeah. It's hard to get by because everyone bought it out right away.
Man, ain't that something? The booty paper.
There were people lined up trying to get
it. I'd have been looking at, I was rolling down the street one time, and there was this little Latina lady standing at the bus stop, and she had one of them shopping carts right there, and it was full of toilet paper. And I'm just looking at her, and I'm like, wow, why does that little scenery to me look so attractive?
There are videos like of Costco around here where people just loaded up their whole buggies with it.
Yeah, man. I don't understand what's the importance of toilet paper during a catastrophe like this.
I don't know. Yesterday at Myers, there was all Easter baskets where the toilet paper should be.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah.
So how long do you expect us to be on this lockdown? How long are you prepared? Are you prepared for the long haul if we have to stay on lockdown for like 3 to 4 months?
I hope not. But you don't know. It's getting worse in Michigan than it, so who knows?
Yeah, they're saying, experts are saying we haven't got through the worst of it. Like, this is just the beginning stages of it.
Okay, I hope not, but I know it's getting worse here. A lot worse.
I'm trying to be like super duper positive, Well,
I'm trying to be. I want to be able, I'm a teacher and I want to go back to work.
Most definitely. I want the whole world to go back to work. This is just ridiculous.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we're pretty much on lockdown here. There's some stores and stuff open, but, even though liquor stores are considered an essential.
Oh, okay.
But everything is shut down. It's only takeout at restaurants.
Are people pretty much following the stay-at-home order?
Pretty much.
That's good.
There's always those people that are running around and going to stores when they shouldn't. They're asking you only to go to the store if you have to go and not to go very often.
Okay. For shizzle. So, yeah, we appreciate you, Ms. Robin Strong. We're probably going to be checking back in with you in a couple of days so you can give us some more information. Because, this stuff changed like the wind. The information changed like the wind. And it's just ridiculous. Have you heard anything on this stimulus check? This money Trump
I heard about it, yeah, but I haven't,
You ain't got no, real detailed information when we supposed to get it?
Nope.
Okay, well, if you hear something, let your boy know, so I can get the word out there to the people.
Okay.
And I'll be streaming live right here on my YouTube channel. I don't know if you're familiar with my YouTube channel, but it's TreeTvRadio. I'm gonna send you the link up inside your
Okay.
mailbox, and we be over there, sharing information, through the quarantine status, just chilling and kicking it since we all got that time now, trying to support one another.
Yeah.
Keep,
Well, I'm just really bored because I've been home for 2 weeks.
okay, well then come on over there and hang out with us, Robin. We roll out the red carpet for
Yeah,
the
Detroit
BBWs.
Public Schools shut down 2 weeks ago.
Wow, when they're talking about opening back up.
At least the 14th.
The 14th, we got a mass text message, an alert, and said that it'll be April 19th for us.
And now they're talking about totally shutting down for the rest of the school year.
Wow, how does that affect the children?
Well, I think it's horrible in Detroit because, I teach in Detroit. These kids depend on their meals, everything.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that, especially with the meals. Are you doing some type of home schooling for the kids?
Not yet. We're talking about, but most of, my kids don't have computers.
Oh, wow.
So they're trying to figure out how to get computers to the kids.
Oh, okay.
We have computers, but, once some of them, you give them to them, you'll never see them again.
Oh, that's so true, man, especially through times like this.
Yep.
Yay. So, yeah, we appreciate you, Ms. Robin Strong. Like I said, we're going to be checking back in with you in a couple of days, and I'm going to send you this Facebook link since you can come over there and hang out with us, okay? I mean, it's YouTube link. All right, have a good one, Robin.
You too.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. Yay. So, yeah, that was Miss Robin Strong going to check in. Where'd she say she was from, Blade?
I don't know.
I think Detroit. Yeah, Detroit. Out there. Man, so as y'all can see, man, I didn't talk to, quite a few people over the last week or so, and, they basically sharing the same information, man, about how this thing is affecting them. What's up out there in AZ, man?
Ain't shit. Same old shit, just the increased rate of infections have rise as expected, just like the death count has rise. I think it went to like 13 bodies a day, some shit like that.
Damn. Well, somebody was saying last night they're gonna freeze the bodies.
Might as well.
No, I need to
if
burn
they want to bury, I guess if they want to bury them, right?
Don't freeze and preserve shit. They may preserve the virus and then thaw that body out and unleash that. The body get thawed out. You understand me? And it's potential unleashing the virus again. Like, I think you should burn the bodies.
Yeah, they should burn the bodies, but at the same time, people want to give their loved ones a proper burial and all that old shit.
How they gonna have the funeral service through live stream?
I don't know, nigga.
I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, man, it's a tragedy that, we lost so many people in such a short time, man. But hey, we got to come up with some type of plan, man. Blade, this shit is crazy, man. It's getting crazier by the day, man.
Yeah, I heard you said it was drying up your paper. This shit dried up your paper, man.
What do you mean, dried up the paper? Oh, you talking about the money routes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All these motherfuckers. Look here, man. Sand dunes.
Right.
Straight up sand dunes.
That's why we got to modify on the fly. Because if there's a will, there's a way. Because I've been, like I was talking about yesterday, I was talking to different manufacturers. And some of them replied back and said, yeah, they're open for delivery to the U.S. ports, which is a good thing. They're just clearing out the backlog. So that shit got my mind flipping to how I can touch more revenue this way in the quarantine side of the game. And they said they got a lot of supplies and stocks and they're ready to sell. So, I'm looking into various different things to get into. So I think this would be the perfect time to switch gears and focus your hustle on a different thing.
Yeah. Definitely
I
got
was
to figure
looking
some now.
Yeah, because I say around 6-7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, it should be like 10-11 o'clock in China. So I'll be able to really chop it up with them and see what we're talking about, so I can try to clear a lane as far as a hustle. Try to put some other people on the shit. so we can flip something in this hard time.
Already pimping.
Yeah.
Because now we got to get it more than ever, man.
You gotta get it. And the cope. I was looking at hand sanitizers, man. Shit, man. You spend them good. Because out here in Arizona, you really, if you just really want to do business as an individual, you don't have to register in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Doing business as assumed as or whatever. So you don't need to register, and you can just fucking create a business just out of thin air, pretty much, and just sell it as long as your name is incorporated in whatever trademark that you're putting out, or trade name, excuse me.
Okay, if you don't register it, like in other states and shit like that, what's the name of the people that come get you?
Shit. I know out there in California, you have to go through the process, but I think they're I think they're just as lenient in California with doing business as. Yeah.
Yeah, the point I was trying to make is like, nigga, they close, nigga. Like the people that can come get you if you don't file for your business license.
Yeah. They close.
They close.
Either that or they got their business shut down.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
got the business shut down. Either that or they close real early. Niggas open up late and close early.
Hell yeah.
You know?
So you better get it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no business license right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you can get it the best way you can. You know, you formulate some type of hustle, some ingenious plan where you can get some revenue. You better get it, party people.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at everything from hand sanitizers to toilet paper to top ramen to motherfucking foot covers to the whole body covers and all that shit, man.
Man, I'm not resorting to eating no top ramen, man. If this is the end of the world.
What was that?
I said, even if this end of the world, nigga, I'm not eating no top ramen, nigga.
Oh man, you eat that top ramen if your stomach touching your back.
Hey, Blade, do you remember? There's so many ways we used to prepare that top ramen. That is so crazy. But hey, have you ever ate them raw?
Yeah, I ate them raw.
Like
I used to eat that shit raw when I was a kid.
Yeah, like straight eat them like chips. You know, break them up.
Yeah, break it up.
Yeah, season on there.
Pack it up in there. Yeah,
these is chips.
Yeah, that's if the fucking gas. That's if you got electric stoves and that shit go out, and you got no water coming in, and you just say fuck it.
Yeah. Or you just sitting inside a cell with no stove, no nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Only thing you got is the top ramen pack and the seasoning pack, and that's all you got. It's just you up in there, up in your drawers, no socks, no shirt.
I know.
Little thin ass mattress.
Yeah.
You know, they do give you a Bible though. Some of the pages may be tore out because niggas done rolled little rollies.
Yeah, hell yeah, they rolled cigarettes and weed up in that motherfucker.
Man.
Yeah. And now I'm looking at the way to hustle. Now it's the perfect time, especially with that toilet paper shit, man. So a lot of them should be open.
Man, this shit about to get real stupid, my nigga. They gonna be running around here, folks that is stocked up on that TP. They gonna be unleashing that shit like bricks, nigga. I mean,
oh my god!
I'm telling you, watch. That's how it's gonna get, man. Give it like about maybe 3-4 more weeks, man. Watch out the value how toilet paper go up.
It's gonna go way up. The best, and just make sure you have a plug to get it, or in the right position to have a plug to ship it to you so you can flip it. That's all. That's what I'm about. You got to step back away from the whole Corona bubble and look what's going on and how you can make $1 about this shit to sustain yourself.
True that. Yay, what's up with it, Ree? We got Ree up in the hizzle for Shizzle. Old Tizzler TV. What's popping with you, Playboy? What's up with the lady Rized?
Oh yeah, what's up to the chat room? Yeah, they fucking I was just reading an article from a couple of days ago about China supplying faulty coronavirus tests. And they reached all the way to Spain and the Czech Republic. They're coming back faulty and ineffective.
Man. What happened last night, Blade?
Oh shit.
I passed out, man. I lost consciousness.
Oh man, we was just fucking jumping in different rabbit holes, chopping it. Next thing you know, I looked down. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. The shizzle was like, "Oh shit, I got to go to work in an hour." I was like, "Damn,
That's
all right, man, you tough. You be all right."
He was over there dabbing through the whole night.
Yeah, he was dabbing like a motherfucker.
You know, he probably gonna come home and go straight to sleep.
Straight to sleep. Probably sleep right now.
Man, I must have came to at like 'cause I got to use the bathroom,
Right.
and I had these like I went and got into bed, but I was still listening to the show,
Yeah.
communicating on my phone. But I had my wireless headset in, listening to the show,
Yeah.
and some way I just lost consciousness, my nigga.
I thought you fell asleep in the fucking computer chair.
Nah.
You just slumped over with your mouth open, drooling and shit.
Nah, so when I came to, you know, I got to use the bathroom, I noticed the little wireless headset was still around my head. And I said,
Yeah.
oh, shit, the show is still on. So, man, I came to the computer, man. Nigga, it was still people in here watching, nigga. It was a blank screen. You was gone. Everybody was gone. But it was still people just sitting here watching it, man.
Hey, my nigga, they fell asleep right with you.
Yeah.
I'm saying 13, 14 people, they fell asleep on the show too.
Yeah. Man, I turned that shit off and shit, went back to bed, man.
Yeah. I know I was the last man left. I was like, damn. I was like, Tree, wake your ass up, nigga.
Man, I was gone. I was dreaming about all types of crazy shit.
You had any corona induced dreams?
Hell
Awesome.
yeah.
What was the craziest one you had?
I can't remember them.
You can't remember them?
Nah.
Or you know that you was just running with a machete or something, knocking off heads.
I was tired. I ate an edible. And see, that edible twisted me. I had a little something to sip on too. You know, and I ain't like no, I'm a lightweight sipper, you understand me? So, you know, when that shit hit me, it hit me. And man, that edible must have kicked in. I said, man, I'm going to lay in bed because the world kind of started spinning a little bit.
Yeah.
So I went to go lay in bed and I just lost consciousness.
Fuck it, it is what it is. Time flies when you just talking shit.
I know. They said the stream was 13 hours long, but I put it on private. I'm gonna edit that part with your boy Roy out.
Yeah, Roy doing too much.
Yeah, because he got hit so hard, he didn't even know what hit him, and doxed his ass and everything.
That was some funny shit.
That was some funny shit. He thought he was over there anonymous. Nobody knew who he was over there sitting in the dark and shit.
Yeah.
We had that nigga, all that nigga information up on the screen. Who he was, where he was.
Yeah. Yeah, mad at BBWs for all the wrong reasons. Shit.
Yeah, he just, you know what it was? He tried to come, he was trying to come get some clout, man. Roy was clout chasing, and he figured, oh, I'm going to use the BBWs as an angle.
Yeah,
So that was his
weight
angle.
up, huh?
Yeah, that's all that was, man. I read right into that, man. That was his angle. He come up over here, and so that's why I told him, nigga, go on and hop on the mic, boy. You bad. Stop typing, Roy. Come hop on his mic, and he did. He fell right into the little trap.
That troll pressure.
Yeah. Come up in here trolling. And then I turned around and started trolling him, hit him with that troll pressure. He didn't know what to do. But you see, I ain't no fucked up nigga, because another niggas that take, people saw it live,
Yeah.
and that's all they gonna see of it. If I was a fucked up nigga, I'll put the stream back out there, because he got roasted. He got clowned and everything. And, people will take his information and they'll use that against him.
Yeah, that's the funniest shit ever. Especially when you showed he was talking all that shit about the BBWs, and this girl is a half of BBW.
Half a BBW. Got little chicken legs and a big upper body. Funny built.
Yeah, funny built. Hell yeah, it looked like a can of biscuits that busted from the top.
Somebody said she looked like an upside down pyramid. Was that you?
Yeah, she built like a Dorito.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Roy got flame broiled, but it's all good, man. Roy, you know
Yeah, we
that
barbecuing on the weekend. That's all.
that'll probably disappear in this little YouTube matrix, man. You
Yeah,
know, I mean, I don't know if V-Dub and them they maybe filmed that shit live. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. I ain't
yeah.
gonna even put you out there because you got doxed and everything, man. We had your whole
Real,
life up on the screen.
real quick, talking about that's not me. You
Yeah,
say you from Miami, right? That's Dade County.
Dade County. We caught that nigga in mid sentence. He didn't even know what was going on.
What? I couldn't. I can't see the screen. What? That's not me, bro. That's not me. Come on, man. That's you smiling with Transformers and Barbie dolls and shit. That's you.
Because if it wasn't him, he would have went on and proved us wrong, like right then and
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You know, he had his cam on. He was just over there sitting in the dark.
Yeah, sitting in the dark in his garage.
Yeah, he had to go to the garage. He can't even talk in his own house. Nigga ain't no man.
Whispering in the dark in the garage.
Yeah.
Better not wake them goddamn babies up.
Whispering Roy.
Fuck it. It is what it is on a Saturday. Fuck. Can't do nothing really. I used to go to the casino every other Saturday, just chill.
Yeah. I ran some little errands and shit, handle a little business. So I'm good.
Yeah. But,
Hey.
Or you stocked up on some bud.
Nah, that's what I may need to do and figure out because two cars came up in here and he from Cali. He from the harbor area. And he said that he went to the dispensary I guess yesterday, and the girl told him that worked there, the little girl said that they're gonna be closed Monday, like all dispensaries will be closed Monday.
Hey, I wouldn't put it past them. Shit.
So I'm like, huh?
You better get yours in while you can.
And somebody made a comment up in here and said that I don't know if it was you or I was just reading, or somebody made the comment to the effect that the street pharmacists, niggas that, just sell weed, straight up, they gonna come back into effect.
Oh yeah, that wasn't me, but it's a possibility especially if they got
if they
some
shut
work
down
on
the
them.
dispensary, man.
The dispensary's shut down, and if I got some work on me, shit.
Zone Streamyard. I know who Roy is, Ree. Trust me, I knew what I was doing from start to finish.
Oh, Roy's from the Zone channel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I watch Zone every once in a while. Zone be on what's his name, man? So what's his name? True Freeman.
Yeah, I like Zone show. I be fucking with Zone. That's the homie, man.
Yeah. You should come by and pop up. You got nothing better else to do in Canada. They shut that bitch down too.
Man, the global shut this down. Yeah, Zone be popping through though. He be coming through, paying homage and shit, and bringing his people and shit. That's where Project Chick is from.
Yeah.
Shout out to Project Chick. She be supporting. Maybe we need an update, man. She did a fabulous job over here on TreeTvRadio, man. When this shit first broke, on the first day when they shut down the NBA, Project was giving us some real accurate, good information and updates about this shit, man. Broke it right here live and direct on TreeTvRadio. So shout out to Project Chick.
Right. Damn. That's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see no news about all I see is it says Los Angeles marijuana dispensaries deemed essential. That's all I see. And that's from March 20th. I don't see nothing saying that they're going to shut it down. So it could be fake news.
Could be, man.
Then again, you never know.
It's a lot of that floating around out here too, man.
Shit. Yeah, let me see this shit. Yeah. Los Angeles marijuana dispensaries deemed essential will stay open during coronavirus shutdown. Yeah. You have any drive-through dispensaries out there?
Not that I know of.
You
Malcolm.
guys still you guys still go inside the dispensary?
Yeah,
Okay,
but that would be smart. But it's like you
Yeah.
can't really pick out your selection. You know, I'll be liking to go in, smell it, touch it.
Oh yeah, see that all that smelling and touching.
Nigga, the nug you smell got coronavirus all up in it, huh?
Yeah.
I'm thinking the coronavirus can't live on marijuana, man. Marijuana got superpowers. It's come from the earth, God. That's God flower.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna even lie though.
Malcolm said Blade Brown. Were you in the movie Class Act? He said, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you can say that. 'Cause I got the name Blade Brown, huh? You never saw Class Act?
Nah, I don't remember it.
Remember it with them dudes Kid and Play? Dude, I don't know. Somehow they got their information mixed up in school. Now the nerdy dude, like Duncan Penderhughes, the dude who was trolling yesterday, he became Blade Brown, the degenerate thug nigga.
Oh, I remember it vaguely.
Yeah. And the degenerate thug nigga became the nerd. So he went to all the preppy upper crust classrooms and shit like that. That's where you're talking about. That's where that's from. Class Act. But yeah, it'd be good to go ahead and stock up. We got some drive-through dispensaries out here.
Oh yeah, man, that's what they need out here in California. That's a good ass idea.
Hell yeah.
Because if that's the last resort, hell yeah, I'm gonna be pulling right up to that motherfucker.
Hell yeah, pull up. Can you guys get more than an ounce?
It depends on which dispensary you at.
Yeah. See, this is right on time. I'm getting.
I think some
messages
limit
back
to you
from-
to like 2 ounces. Shit like that. I think that's the limit.
Damn, you should get you an ounce today and one tomorrow. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm getting messages back from the manufacturers in China, and they saying they ship and how many do I need? How many pieces do I need? What's the quantity? So, yeah, able to hustle up in this bitch. I'm trying to get some hand sanitizer, toilet paper, ramen, gloves. You can't do the mask. They won't allow you to get the mask because unless you're a direct buyer and seller for the health industry, they won't let you do that. But everything else is free game.
Where you been, Trey? You didn't watch Kid and Play? I was in the streets, Malcolm. I didn't get to watch a lot of shit. I took to the streets at a very young age and didn't come up out of them.
Yeah, the streets are addictive. And the streets can be fun.
Probably depends on what year, Malcolm. What year did that come out in?
That shit came out in like '92.
Oh yeah, it's a higher probability. Hell yeah, I was in jail, Malcolm.
He was up there in the county eating a burrito.
Nah, actually, I wasn't in jail. I was in
Why?
yeah, or some type of juvenile facility.
Up in there fighting all goddamn day.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't see it. I think they actually showed it one time within the little juvenile facility. You know how you got movie night and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they showed it, but you know me, I didn't watch it or pay attention to it.
Yeah.
But I kind of vaguely remember they was like in high school or something, right, or college.
Right.
You say, damn, that was 28 years ago. Yeah, Malcolm, that was 28 years ago.
Let me see. I'm gonna do this little screen share shit. See if I can refresh your memory.
All right, hold on. Let me
Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. Share audio. This screen.
Dr. Martin, from the bottom of my heart, speaking as a third generation Pinderhughes, this is the culmination of a lifelong dream.
Go Raging Beavers.
Well, then, Duncan. Hafford has the highest admittance standards in the world.
Can you hear the
In fact, you
audio?
had a perfect
Yeah, we hear
SAT
perfect.
4.0 grade average. Well, as far as we at Hafford are concerned, is insufficient.
I beg your pardon?
What he means is all of your accomplishments will go for naught if you can't pass a PE course to satisfy your high school graduation requirements.
No graduation. No Hafford.
Well, now, doctors, we moved because we found a school that grades physical education on a pass-fail basis.
That way I wouldn't have to fake asthma anymore.
Duncan was never very athletic.
Good. Well, make sure you get your transcripts in on time.
By the first. So you see, everything was chilling until that first day of school. Hello. Sorry, sir.
Unlock the damn door.
Come on in the building then. Go ahead on in the building.
There go Blade Brown right there.
Yeah.
Bonus booty, baby.
Oh man, that's the part you was talking about, Malcolm. Yeah, them was cheekums.
Ooh, jailbait.
Jailbait. Oh, man, she get tight, bro. Hey, I knocked her down. What you talking about, bro?
Definitely, Malcolm.
Oh, let go.
Blade Brown.
And there it was, the one mistake that would change the rest of my life.
That shit. Still don't remember, huh?
Vaguely, but I gotta rewatch that now.
Yeah, it's a decent movie.
Definitely. And you know how when you watch an old movie, when it's a movie that you used to like from a long time ago, you can rewatch it, and it seemed like you watching a brand new movie because you forgot a lot of shit.
Yeah. They're doing a whole 90s rundown from on VH1.
Oh, yeah?
Of all the movies. They did Poetic Justice, Juice. Now they're doing White Man Can't Jump. There was your homeboy, your shim boy, JoJo dancing.
Oh, man.
JoJo prancing. What's good?
Damn, JoJo.
Players Club.
Yeah, I may have to rewatch the Players Club. So let me ask you, JoJo, are you up in here in your costume,
Oh shit, let me
your wig, your makeup, your high
go back.
heels, little purse? I'm just saying, JoJo, you can come up in here as your regular self, player.
Right.
Ain't even that serious, my nigga. Coming up in here pretending like you a woman. How much is that Charmin right there, man?
What's that?
So how much is that toilet paper?
Oh, but the minimum order is it says 96,000, but 10 cents a roll. Got to get in the bags like this. 100 bags. There's 10 rolls in the bag. $2 a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Charmin. Yeah, they price gouging on that shit. I get something like this. If anybody got toilet paper, China does. They got that shit on lock.
What is that? Big ass swools toilet paper?
Yeah.
Damn.
Talk about trust the process. That shit.
Man, that shit look like bricks. I'm seeing dollar signs.
Hey, I'm telling you. Shit.
How do they make toilet paper? What does it come from? Tree?
Oh, they use trees. They use bamboo, which is a lot more sturdier than most trees. You can put your own brand on the shit, your own graphics, have your own brand name toilet paper.
Y'all see this shit? They about to turn toilet paper into bricks. This is crazy, man.
So I'm saying it's the hustle to get into right here. 10 cents a roll, 7,000 rolls minimum. So that's $700 for 7,000 rolls.
This nigga Malcolm. We talking about toilet paper and the end of the world. Malcolm want us to be involved in his make believe world. He over there asking us, have we seen Elm City? We don't even know who that is, Malcolm.
Elm City?
Yeah, man. Why you asking us about a stranger, man?
Elm City is cool.
Ain't that your friend? You just want pillow talking with her, Malcolm. But how you gonna ask a stranger about another stranger? We don't know who Elm City is, Malcolm.
Yeah, we're not thinking about Elm City right now. She cool. Pretty sure she's going through her own thing. Yeah, you can even get the toilet paper with Donald Trump's face on it. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, we got Miss London up in the hizzle for shizzle. Because, Malcolm, you asking, we trying to talk about this toilet paper, man. Come up with this grand master plan. You understand me? Start slanging these bricks at TP.
Right.
You know, we trying to get to the paper, man. Put our heads together and shit, you know. You over there asking us where make-believe people are. We don't know where these people, we don't even know these people in real life, Malcolm. We just saying, though. We talking about some real life situations right now. You know, when we tap back in the make-believe world, The Sims, then, you know, maybe we can talk about Elm City and all them other people, man. You see, we on some real stuff. You see, Kirby Cuss came in here, nobody even said nothing to him. We didn't go into make-believe world and, oh, yeah, Wooty Woo Bam this and basement this. And, yeah, man, we was doing our thing, man. This grown adult type stuff, Malcolm.
So you get You get this shit for you get 500 pieces of roll for $250. So that's 50 cents roll essentially. I mean, we just looking at one side of the game. That's toilet paper.
I'm trying to find one of them little machines, and I go out and chop my own bamboo, nigga. You know what
I'm saying? Hey, on some real shit though, you can get some bamboo. You can grow it. That shit grows faster than the motherfucker.
Yeah, it's bamboo all around this motherfucker, and trees. I be chopping like a motherfucker, man. Turning my shit into bricks.
Hi, Blade Brown. Hi, Tree.
Yeah.
Chop that motherfucker myself.
That's real talk.
Oh, Tree.
They sell equipment to this shit too.
Look at this shit. Hot toilet paper became a hot commodity, Miss London. Hey, you know what? We about to see we about to see some real crazy stuff go down. I'm talking about as far as people's behaviors, even people within the black sector, man. These are strange times right now.
We've already been seeing it. Look what everybody's doing. They're losing their fucking minds. Because like I said in a video that I made recently, they're locked up either on their own and they're locked on their own and can't cope, or they're locked up with people they can't fucking stand. So now they're trapped inside the house and all they've got is people to stalk online. So that's what they're going to do. Look how sensitive Malcolm got when you said, why are you asking about that? He said, oh no, Tree, why are you talking to me like that? Oh no, he got all upset, or she got all upset, innit? So that's what it is. This shit means a lot. And words hurt these people. And that's why they're going to act even more crazy. So get used to the stalking tree. Because some of these niggas are hanging off your nuts.
Oh,
heavy.
Man.
Heavy.
Swinging all off the nut hairs.
And you know what? I'm laughing, but the shit ain't even funny, man. This shit is weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah, don't come over here if you're sensitive, Malcolm. This is not a place for people with sensitivity issues. You need to have a thicker skin, okay?
Exactly. It's just words, Malcolm. You know, I'm a nice guy. I ain't going to attack your family, you know, try to take it offline, call your phone 1,000 times, you know.
Right.
Whatever.
Because we don't care about you that much, Malcolm. That's what the truth is.
Yeah.
You're not worth the effort. I'm really sorry to burst your bubble. But you can keep trying, though. You're still here. You can keep talking shit. Because we know that's all you got. So we're prepared to give you an outlet, you know?
Why are you talking to me like that?
Why are you talking to me like that? Oh, no. Oh, Tree asked me a question. Meow. That's what these niggas sound like. Oh, shit.
If it was Mad Max land, all that should be out the window.
Yeah. How you doing anyway, Blade? How you doing, Tree? You good?
Good. Over here sipping again. I don't know why. I'm like, should I sip? I'm thinking, fuck it, man. Why not, man? It's Saturday. I thought long and hard. I thought for like at least 30 to 45 seconds, just pondering.
I knew it. As soon as you said you thought long and hard, I was like, yeah, what? All of 2 minutes, right?
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, that's fuck funny. It. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Tree. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
That's funny. So we got 2,000 pieces of hand sanitizer, 42 cents a piece. All right, which comes out to $840. Plus, that's not
who's really going to need all that though, unless it's an organization or a company of some sort.
No, it's all about the flip. We talking about flipping. It's all about making a profit.
Mm-hmm.
No, Malcolm. See, you're mistaking me for yourself. You're sensitive and you get mad when people talk shit because you're weak. I just find the shit funny. That's why I'm up here talking and I've showed my face, and that's why you're staying there scary behind a fucking troll account. So hop on the panel like the Phantom said. Be a man or be a woman. Get your dick game or pussy game up. Yeah, come cook me. Good idea. You need some kind of fucking outlet. We know you ain't got no other motherfucker to talk to. So I'll humour you for a little while. Come cook me, bitch. See how much I care. See how much it affects me. See if I sit there saying, Malcolm, why are you talking to me like that? Or see if I laugh. And hurry up. I ain't going to wait here all night for your ass. Take the opportunity while you got it, motherfucker.
Hey.
Yeah.
This is a dollar store brand right here. It's Germ-X.
Okay.
The question is, this stuff really works? Does it kill the coronavirus on contact?
Yeah.
Okay.
And all the hand sanitizer shit come from China anyway.
Man, I don't trust them folk. You know what? I seen a video earlier and I uploaded it. These people making these masks, right? And they look like hospital masks or medical masks. And they're sitting in a factory. They got all the shit on the floor. They got people sitting on the floor amongst the masks. I'm like, what the fuck? I think someone mentioned earlier that a bunch of nurses and stuff were getting sick as well. That's the same shit that's happening over here. The same shit that happened out there is happening over here, and they've only just begun testing people. Malcolm, you don't pick on autistic people. Bitch, you've been following me around and inquiring about me for the longest. So come up here and pick on me. I can handle it. My autistic ass can handle you. No problem. But you don't pick on autistic people. Bitch, you need to go and get some help. You are obsessed. All you had to do was ask if you wanted to be my friend. I'm a friendly friend. Oh no, Tree. Why are you talking to me like that, Tree? I feel disrespected. I'm never going to forget that shit neither. Keep showing me. Keep talking. You know what? The more these fuckers talk, the more they really just show who they are and what they're dealing with. And they try to project it on other people, and it's funny.
It's real funny.
And I want to know how long this motherfucker can keep this shit up. I don't pick on. You need to learn to spell properly. It's I. You should capitalize your I, and you need a space between the word pick and the word on. Let an autistic nigga teach you some shit. That's great. And you can't spell the word your. I know you don't like me. I don't need you to like me. I'm not the one sitting here getting offended asking people why they're talking to me like that. I don't give a shit if you like me.
Damn,
in fact,
Malcolm.
I'm glad. You don't like me and it irritates you, and I find it funny because you sit there and every time you make an effort to try and upset me, it just shows me how much I bother you and get under your skin. Because one thing I don't do with people that don't bother me is I don't fucking talk to them. If they follow me around and keep addressing me, I might mention them if I see them, but I don't follow around people and keep addressing them and say, I don't pick on people. Oh no, why are you talking about that? Nigga, you got a split personality. You need a fucking psych evaluation. Maybe you're autistic. You're more fucking sophisticated than me. Shit. The fuck?
Yeah, Malcolm, what's up with
So,
you
yeah.
ladies? How come you don't dislike the ladies? It's Elm City, now it's London. What's going on, bro?
That could be a fat, jealous bitch, yeah? Or a fucking dry dick nigga. Upset. They can't show their face because they're a pussy and a coward, right? They don't like who they are. So all the traits they see in other people, they want to come and talk about it. That's all. The nigga is frustrated. Do you think they got one friend they can call and talk to? No. So that's what's wrong with Malcolm. Malcolm is a pussy-o. And Malcolm thinks he is doing something. And I want Malcolm to keep it up. And now Malcolm's got to lie and say I was crying when someone cooked me. Nope. Sorry, Malcolm. That's that overactive imagination. Anyway, fuck the chat. I'm not talking to ghosts. Come on the panel and talk to me or fuck off, innit? That's just what it is. You had your little scrap of attention. And I do like to feed them little scraps. And I'll tell you why I give them scraps, right? Because I don't want them to completely starve to death. Because then I don't get to enjoy the buffoonery. So I give them just enough to keep them going, but not enough to satisfy them. So they'll come and they'll run along and they'll chase me. See, I am a leader. I'm leading these people because they're following behind me. See, they need me. If they woke up and this whole shit was gone, they didn't have Tree or me or anybody else to watch, they'll go insane. Probably finally pluck up the courage to off themselves. So that's what Malcolm's problem is. Malcolm's not a very happy person, and that's okay, because that's not my problem. Now, as we were talking about this toilet roll shit and this hand sanitizer,
Right.
I don't trust anything that comes out of China right now since I found out that plastic can live for up to 4 days. Coronavirus can live on plastic for up to 4 days.
Well,
Top of that, when I was in the Caribbean when I was little, right, if I fell over and bust my knee, all somebody would do is bring a bottle of rubbing alcohol, splash it on my knee, clean it up with some cotton, whatever, and tell me to let it dry out, or depending on how bad it was, cover it up with a little something. So all it is that you need is the alcohol will fuck up the the hand sanitizer. So if you could even get a bottle of that, you could use that to sanitize your hands, for example. Because I'm pretty sure the good ones all have alcohol in them.
Yeah, well, too much
Just
of rubbing alcohol can make things worse.
That's true. It can dry your skin out and cause a lot of issues. I suppose in Barbados you don't worry about that because the sun is there to help bring out those, those little moisture, those little whatevers. But yeah. But if you're desperate and you want to be sure, you could always do that. They use it in airports and stuff when they're trying to wash people down. When they look over people, like if they think you're carrying drugs or some shit, they examine you. After, like, sometimes they'll pour alcohol on you and rub you down, depending on the country.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But if hand sanitizer isn't your thing, you always go to toilet paper. I mean, just looking at different ways to hustle in a quarantine recession. That's all.
Did you hear about that businessman that went and bought, I think it was 18,000 bottles of hand sanitizer, right?
Yeah.
And they shut his ass down. And they didn't allow him to sell it because I think he was trying to sell them for like up to $70 a bottle. Like, how the fuck are you selling hand sanitizer for $70? What a piss take.
Yeah, well, that's a damn shame because that's price gouging to the 10th degree. You can't do that. That's not good.
No, I ain't.
Okay, it's understandable if you were selling them for like $20. Yeah, that's understandable.
Well, shit.
Yeah,
he ain't doing nothing. He doing what the fucking U.S. does to us. I heard it costs fucking $12 to make an iPhone over there in fucking Japan or China, wherever they make them at and shit. They sell them for $1,000 over here, my nigga. That's super price gouging.
Yeah, it is.
So shit, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing that he ain't been taught already. Shit.
But would you pay $80 for some hand sanitizer? It was probably the small bottle too. It was probably like an 8-ounce bottle.
Hell no, I won't pay no fucking $80 for no hand sanitizer. What the fuck?
For an 8-ounce bottle, little ass bottle.
But it's like all depending on the situation, Blade, and I'm pretty sure you can relate to this. I mean, you know how much a fucking a square costs behind bars or a cap of weed. Some little shit that you would throw away is like super duper valuable up in there. So what if it became that, we were living in times to where this shit really spread like a bubonic plague and hand sanitizer was the only thing that killed it. The only thing that made you feel safe. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, yeah, you probably be one of the people that paid $80 for a hand sanitizer bottle because it's just a matter how valuable it becomes.
I understand it.
Yeah, that's a.
If I was mad sickly, I would probably do that because I would see it as an investment to protect me. But
yeah, see,
I don't feel like it's that serious.
No, it's not that serious. The toilet paper ain't even that serious right now. That's how I know some type of trickery going on, man.
Right, it might just be a big ass advert campaign for toilet roll, to be honest. Who knows? Maybe these nasty bitches stopped wiping their asses, so they wanted to encourage it again, so they just figured, man, I don't know.
And what's the underlying, why people not talking about, well, I don't know if people are talking about it. I've just been amongst, this group of people right here, but are people talking about, will we be possibly going to war with China after this? Is there some type of war that's going to break out? Because somebody got to answer to this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this was done purposely. And for what purpose was it done for? Who did it?
Well, America's going to go to war with somebody in the midst of all this. So, shit.
Malcolm, Blade Brown can get smart if he wants to get smart. Stop being sensitive. I told you already. If Blade Brown wants to talk shit, that's what he's going to do. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it apart from sit there and cry and ask why the nigger's upsetting your feelings. And scroll up. Don't tell me I came in here starting shit. You was the first one talking shit. Okay? So if I want to talk some too, I can do it too. You're not the only one. All right? Nice one. Now keep typing though, bitch. Don't go nowhere. I ain't done with you yet. You stay there. You be obedient. You keep fucking typing, right?
It's funny because Everybody bought all the hand sanitizer, but they left the soap up there. They left all the soap on the stocks.
You know what? I don't actually like soap. Ever since I started using liquid soap, like shower gels and stuff, soap is like so 80s, man. It is though. It is, man. It's like I'm with the fucking liquid shit, you know. I'm with all that because I feel like it doesn't.
Easier.
It is. You get one of those little bath loofah things, and you fucking put a tiny bit of that on there and scrub it up, and it cleans your skin better anyway.
Yeah. Come out 2 shades lighter out this bitch.
Malcolm, didn't I tell you to get back to the chat and type? Don't stop typing. You haven't got permission to stop typing yet. You keep typing. Or if you're too upset, you can sit there in silence. Okay? You can sit in silence and be mad. You can do that, or you can type. You better stay there and listen. You better do as you're told. Oh, shit.
So we are going to be too broke to go to war. Well, we're going to have to shed some blood and take some resources in. If that's the case.
Yep, something's got to happen.
Said we're going to be too broke to go to war.
Blade Brown, you look like a mean police officer from a movie. You know those glasses and shit and the whole shirt?
Oh, yeah.
You look like one of those police officers that stops people at the side of the road, but then you take their weed. Smoke it later on. Look at that picture. He might not look like that all the time, but that particular picture does.
I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke the weed. I usually sell it.
Okay.
But I don't take it every time. Come on. You make me look bad. It's understandable. I got the Carreras on, you know.
Yes, the glasses and the poker face, you know.
Yeah.
That's that police officer shit.
That's that police officer shit.
You don't act or seem like a police officer though. So it's
not
okay.
at all. Not at all.
No way, nah.
So I guess reparations is out the question, huh?
Oh, somebody has said that who I was listening to this morning. They said that it was Willie D. He said, you know, you see how fast they came up with this stimulus package money that let you know that they had that money to give reparations to black folks.
Right.
You know, and when it costs nowhere near as much.
And whatever it costs, it's owed, regardless.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what it costs. You shouldn't have fucking taken it in the first place then. You know what I'm saying?
I know, huh? I need mine's off top. Talking about some free education. Free cutting. You know, nobody want to go to college.
I think that college is good, though. It depends on what you want to do. I think it is good. I think if you want to do that and you have the opportunity, you should get an education. Because it can open up new opportunities, but not everybody's designed to do that. I know people that can't even fucking read and write, and they own businesses and they got money.
Exactly.
They can't really read and write too good, you know. They're not educated, but they do well for themselves because they're fucking intelligent.
Yeah, they go out.
They can adapt. Yeah, they can navigate their way around a situation, and they just see opportunities and make it into some shit, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they go out and figure it out. Shit.
Right. Enough people educated doing pure stupidness. You know what I've seen a lot of lately is a rise in these sweetheart scams online where these like Nigerian men or sometimes men from like Morocco and stuff, they'll talk to these ladies and make them all convinced that they're going to get married and shit. They might even go to the country, visit them, but then they'll ask to borrow money and not pay it back. Like, we got a lot of that shit going on. And these are women that are a lot older, so they've got more life experience. I'm talking about women like 45 to 65, them kind of ages, right?
Yeah.
They're educated, they've got good jobs, their whole family is telling them, stop fucking with this dude. He doesn't care about you. He's 10, 15, 20 years younger than you. He's using you, right? But they still do it. They still get caught up, and they still end up getting ripped off.
Because they're in love with the fantasy.
Right.
I should start doing that shit.
So, the point is, do you know what? Though it's cringeworthy pretending to fucking care about someone, but I guess that's where they struggle to keep up. But most of these guys have got a few girls on the go at the same time. And these women are supposedly educated. So education doesn't necessarily equal intelligence. It equals, it means you can memorize information and regurgitate it. So that's great. That is useful. Without education, we wouldn't have doctors, lawyers, all kinds of fucking people that we need to keep the world running. But yeah, I don't always necessarily go by someone's education.
Yeah.
I just go by the way someone behaves.
Well, a lot of people take up stupid shit in college, like a master in basket weaving or some shit.
Bless you, Trey.
Gender studies.
Right? Yeah, they got a lot of the courses they have now are just bullshit. They really are.
Oh, Malcolm, something else, Caribbean Freddy. He be instigating and everything, man.
Where's Caribbean Freddy? Oh, hi, Freddy.
I think that's a new account. That's a new account, huh, Freddy? I know. He asking me where Elm City at. I'm like, man, why are you asking me about a stranger woman? This nigga coming to me. He a stranger. I don't even know Malcolm. Don't know what the nigga look like. Don't even know if he really Malcolm. He could be Carmelita. You understand me? He come questioning me. Yeah, Tree, where's such and such at? What Elm City? I'm like, dude, I'm supposed to keep whereabouts of a stranger, man.
No, Malcolm's made videos before. Malcolm's just using that account. Imagine being a troll, right? But then still having to use a troll account because you don't want to say shit under your usual troll handle. What's the point? What's the fucking point, man?
And why is Malcolm beefing with all these women? Malcolm, you probably a woman over there.
A jealous, fat, ugly, sloppy old bitch.
Cold-blooded.
Oh shit, that's crazy, man. When I'm a grandmother, I'm gonna chill and let these young folk live their life, you know what I'm
saying? He said Caribbean crazy.
Imagine coming into a chat room under two different usernames. That's extra. Okay.
This coronavirus got people going crazy.
Yeah, now's the perfect time. You don't got shit to do. Shit, what you gonna do?
Hey, speak for yourself. I got plenty to do. I've been trying to keep up with all this shit, man.
You got that Rona cough.
Today was extra. Nah, that's that weed cough. Don't get it fucked up. Don't ever get it fucked up. That is a weed cough.
I can see Rona flying out your mouth right now.
I'm
messing with you.
Someone got arrested and jailed for that. For
for sneezing and coughing
purposely spitting in and coughing in a police officer's face. He got sentenced to 26 weeks in prison.
You know what? I was thinking about doing a little series on all. You should be arrested, bitch. Arrested for what, bro? KCK, what's up?
What's up, KCK? Up in the hizzle for shizzle. What's popping with you, Case?
Hi, KCK.
I was thinking about making a little series of all the crazy corona-related stories on it. Because a lot of people doing a whole lot of weird shit out there right now.
I haven't heard that many stories. I just been hearing, stuff like people losing their jobs and
Shit.
People being affected by the actual virus.
Shit, I remember I told you they caught a nigga smashing a BBW in the back seat of his car at the hospital, and she still had his mask on.
Crazy. What's up, Angel? Got Angel up in the hizzle for shizzle. Caribbean Freddy.
Hi, Angel. By the way, Angel, you said hello to me in a previous chat and I didn't see your message, even though I typed straight after. I completely missed it. So, yeah, didn't mean to snap you. Hope you're doing okay in your part of London. That's right, Malcolm. You keep typing. Don't you dare go to sleep, piss, eat, or shit until I say so, right? You sit there and you keep typing to me, okay?
I ain't gonna lie, this is an interesting time.
It really is.
Next thing you know, we can all get a nationwide text
talking
about martial law has been enforced and activated.
You know, the Prime Minister of the UK is writing letters to every single household, right, to warn us about the importance of staying indoors. It's going to cost around £5.8 million to write everyone a letter and say the same shit that's been said on TV multiple times.
Yeah, whoever got that job, I feel sorry for them. I know they got carpal tunnel, arthritis in their arms and wrists and shit.
But imagine spending £5.8 million to tell us some shit that we've seen every day on the news. They've even got it on billboards. Every single company I've ever interacted with has emailed me about it. You know, it's just, really, did we need to spend $5.8 million to do that? I don't know.
No, that's unnecessary. But, you know, even if you do send it out, they're not going to listen.
Right.
That's a waste of money. You could be giving me that money. I tell people. That's a big waste of money.
Ha ha ha. Angel says, London, I think you'd make a good mistress. You mean dominatrix. It's funny you should say that.
Oh, boy. So that's what you do on a part-time basis, huh?
Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Make sure this picture's locked. Yep, good. So I get tired, it doesn't matter because I've locked everything up.
Can the National Guard? Angel says the police can't stop you going out. Can the National Guard stop you? Do the National Guard actually got more authority than the police?
National Guard got way more authority.
Oh, okay.
I think I might be on the reserve list. I don't know, man.
Man, you better develop a backache or some shit. I don't think you need to be getting caught up in this mess. Just stay over here with us.
Yeah, I think I might
in quarantine mode.
I think I might be on the National Guard reserve list. I think
you make him sound like a machine.
Yeah, that's
activate him, switch him on.
Yeah, that's how they got him. They out of nowhere, they'll activate your ass.
Can't they activate your ass, Tree?
Oh, no. They can't activate me. My chip don't work no more.
Okay.
That chip is fried.
My chip is fried.
Do not compute.
I don't remember because I remember signing up for the Army when I was like 18, 19. And then I didn't go to the Army because the motherfucking recruiter was tripping. He's talking about my neck wasn't big enough at that time.
What?
Yeah.
Your neck wasn't big enough. Yeah. What the fuck has that got to do with anything?
Uniform.
Oh my god. Are you actually being serious or are you trolling right now?
I'm not being dead serious.
Who the fuck needs a big neck to join the army? That doesn't even make any sense. What are you supposed to do? Stop bullets with your neck?
I mean, I did the test. I was doing PT.
Oh
I
shit.
was doing all that shit, man. Dude's talking about I had to get a bigger neck. I was like, okay, so what about the Air Force? Oh, you too big. Ain't that about a bitch?
Mm.
What
Oh
about
my
the
god.
what about the
So
Marines?
first your neck ain't big enough, and
Yeah,
then you're too big.
yeah. You're too
Oh,
big
fuck
for the
these
Air
people.
Forces. I'm too big
These
for the Air
people.
Force.
Wow. Okay.
Damn, I ain't even know they only want big neck niggas in the army. That's
Right?
discriminatory, man.
I never looked at a bunch of army soldiers and said, they got some big ass necks. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah,
When did this become a requirement? I've never heard of this.
real shit.
Yeah.
He said I need like at least another half an inch in girth for my neck. I was
Damn.
like, what?
Mm.
He said, soldier, you got to have a strong neck, soldier. You should be able to gargle peanut butter, soldier.
We need you to catch a karate chop to the neck.
It seems like it. I don't know what the whole neck thing is about.
So during that whole time, I think I enrolled for the National Guard. I don't remember. So they might have me suited and booted out here knocking on doors and getting tests.
Well, I sincerely hope they don't.
Standing next to grocery stores. I don't know.
Yeah, I doubt they're going to have to do all that. They got a lot of troops, surely.
Hey, that's what they said that they was going to do out here in Arizona.
They've got a lot of soldiers on my Snapchat, and they're just chilling at the moment. I don't see them out there running around doing anything much right now. So, yeah.
That was an odd occurrence in my life. Nigga got rejected because my neck wasn't too big. Ain't that something?
Well, if they call you, just tell them straight, listen, bitch, I ain't got the neck for this shit. Call the next nigga. I am unavailable. Me and my neck are off the table, and there is no negotiations. And that's it. That's what you need to tell them. They really did draft people over here in England, like back in the day.
Yeah. They was
Make you
talking
join
about
by force.
They was talking about drafting people out here again too. Bring back the draft. But if you're the only child, they can't draft you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, do you have any siblings?
Not that I know of.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, that's that then.
Yeah. And you know, Malcolm talking mad shit. He said, "Tree, you got a fat bitch for me." I don't think that shit talking. Kind of borderline is.
I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm just trying to make something make sense over here.
Yeah, Walmart is actually hiring within 24 hours. Pretty sure they are hiring a whole bunch of stockers, shelf stockers.
Yep. Over here, certain supermarkets have closed part of the supermarket because, like, for example, the deli, you know, the places where you can go and get cold cuts, cheese. They did that because they want all the staff to be available to stock shelves.
Yeah.
And, you know, be on the, what do you call it? We call it the till. Oh, you call it the checkout. That's right. Yeah. So, that's crazy.
You nigga said bobblehead brown. Shut the fuck up, nigga. The only bobblehead around here is your mom. That bitch is a professional zipper opener with her tongue.
Oh shit. Okay, good.
Yeah, you're right. That bobblehead Brown joke was lame. That shit was lame as shit.
Yeah, that's better.
I know that's what your baby mama told me. She said I got a tank head.
Is that Malcolm, yeah?
Yeah, that's Malcolm.
See how he does as he's told? I said to him, don't leave yet and keep typing.
You know Malcolm's some anonymous nerd.
Malcolm has multiple accounts.
I don't even know who
That's
Malcolm
all I'll
is.
say. Oh, please.
Linear Tech. I saw 3 skinny dudes standing in line at a drive-thru. If you don't have a car, you might starve. Nigga, you might need a car, a bike, a moped. You need something.
Yeah, and prayer too. You need something. Shit. Okay. I'm good now.
Says it's very hard to join the military. Yeah, I believe you, Freddie. I was rejected because my neck was not up to par for uniform standards.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before. The most I heard is someone was rejected for having flat feet. Because, you know, flat feet, they couldn't join because it meant, I don't know, whatever. But I never heard of someone's neck size being a problem.
Yeah, it was having me doing all the PTs, and I was doing all these neck exercises and shit. And then after I completed all that, I came back and I said, fuck all this shit. So I don't know if that's when I signed for the National Guard or not, as a reserve. Nigga, the only thing you're stroking is a keyboard, nigga.
Where did Tree go?
I'm right here. I'm chilling. I'm looking at Malcolm. I ain't gonna even lie. I was sizing Malcolm up right now. I'm like,
okay.
Yeah, because Malcolm, I'm like, damn, how this nigga, Malcolm, you come to my chat room all the time just trolling folks. Trolling my guests that be on the panel. And, you know, you making me look bad, Malcolm. You got a wrench. Why you can't just take off your troll costume sometimes, Malcolm, and, you know, follow suit, man. If we talking about toilet paper and the bubonic plague, a.k.a. the coronavirus, then why you can't just, like, talk about that, man? I mean, I can understand if we was in here clowning. You understand me, roasting or doing that type of stuff, then you follow suit with that, man. Yeah. But you just try to come in here doing your own thing, Malcolm, trying to be disruptive, man. You may need to send in another donation, Malcolm, to keep your wrench, player.
How about I buy his wrench? How much you need for his wrench?
You know?
Do him dirty.
Yeah, but it'll just come back under one of the other accounts. So...
Better watch out, Crew and Freddie.
Yeah, watch out for JoJo, man.
JoJo's a shim.
Yeah. JoJo's a cold player, boy. Just be sitting in the cut hunting.
Yeah. Just when you thought you was about to crack them legs open and slide them panties down, you got a surprise.
I'm going to get you sucker moment.
That reminds me of that movie, The Crying Game.
Oh, yeah, The Crying Game.
Oh,
I'm going to get you sucker.
That
The Crying
was
Game.
so, yeah, that was...
Hey.
That was a surprise.
Now, I think I saw that movie as a little kid, and it messed me up. I was young when I first saw it, and I was like,
I was like, why has she got a dick? I was
Yeah,
quite young when I watched it as well, so I was like, what?
I wasn't prepared for that.
That's some cold shit.
Yeah,
When that movie came out, back in the '90s or something.
early '90s maybe.
Okay,
Mm.
crying game.
Yeah, that
Hell
was
no.
fucked up.
I saw enough when I saw what's that movie called? Where he went to Thailand. The Hangover 2.
I never seen The
Oh,
Hangover 1. I don't even know what
I
is that
s-
about.
yeah, I seen one, but I haven't seen the second one. The first one
Oh,
was good. It
oh
was
yeah,
funny.
where they all go to Vegas because
Yeah,
one of their boys about to get married, and they try to do it big for one night, and then one of the dudes drugged everybody, so a whole fucking series of events happen that they can't remember,
yep.
and and they
One
got
guy had a tooth missing. Another guy had a. What did they have? Like a tiger in the bathroom?
yeah,
Was
he
it
had a
Mike Tyson's tiger?
yeah,
It
he
was
had
funny.
yeah, Mike Tyson's tiger in the bathroom.
Mike Tyson was in the movie too. You should watch it. You would like it.
Yeah, it's a funny movie. Yeah,
It was fun.
part two was pretty funny as well. Them niggas up in
Yeah.
Thailand. Next thing you know, that dude Stu, or the dude with the glasses and missing tooth,
Mm.
he wakes up with the Mike Tyson tattoo on his face.
Oh shit. Did Mike Tyson take him to go and get the tattoo?
I don't know.
Oh shit. That's funny.
And he make loves to a stripper. I ain't gonna tell you what
Mm-mm.
type of stripper out there, but he made love to a stripper.
Oh god. Probably ended up with AIDS or some shit.
JoJo is a shim, a sherm, he, her, he, ha. You talking about from the Hangover 2? That's actually a famous stripper. Are you serious? I wouldn't know. That's a transsexual stripper, huh? Ain't that about a bitch? Uh, so Stu was like, so I made love to so I made love to you. No, he said I made love inside you, and then you made yours on the floor. I was like, oh my god, that movie's wild. Damn.
In the chat now, Tree. So thanks for having me on as usual. I'll be
Back in the
chilling.
back in the chat. All right.
Nice chat to you as well, babe. Yeah, I feel like I need to do some this particular thing, and I might as well just get it done now because it's quiet, and
Yeah.
I feel like my brain is at full function right now, so I'm gonna go do it while my yeah. But I'll
All right.
catch you all later.
All right.
But shizzle,
Bye.
have a good one, Miss London. Thank you for coming up.
You take care.
Yeah, Freddie, that's who that is. That's real talk, man.
Yeah. JoJo dancing. Yeah, I knew there was something up with that motherfucker second. That motherfucker asked for toilet paper, your marital status, and how old you were. I'm like, something's not right. Fuck that shit. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and lay my ass down. Ain't got shit to do.
Yeah, I'm about to bust some suds.
What you about to clean?
The kitchen.
Ah, yeah. Shit. Yeah, ain't nothing else to do. Shit.
You know?
Watch some of these old ass '90s movies.
Well, you say it was on VH1, huh?
Yeah, VH1. And I'm about to wait till. Oh yeah, you got a couple more hours to get in contact with a lot of these manufacturers. So I'm about to dig more into that. Probably hit you back whenever you come back on.
For shizzle, bro.
Yeah.
I'll probably stream back on later tonight, party people.
All right.
All right, then. Appreciate y'all. All right, Blade. I'll holler at you, player.
All right, man.
For sure. I appreciate you, party people, in a place to be. I'm going to handle a little scandal. You know what I mean? And I may be back later on tonight, open up a Streamyards for the people so we can chill, hang out, you know, quarantine status. Yay, yay. You wonderful people out there have a good one. Stay safe. Peace.